something bad here in Derry.
The red balloon floats again, and with it comes a wave of dread. HBO has finally released the long-awaited trailer for It, Welcome to Derry, the brand new prequel series expanding Stephen King's terrifying universe. Set to premiere on October 26th, this 8-episode series promises to plunge viewers into the twisted history of the town of Derry, Maine, and the horrifying origins of Pennywise, the dancing clown. With Andy and Barbara Muschietti back as executive producers and Bill Skarsgård returning to embody Pennywise, the trailer wastes no time reminding us why Derry is one of the most cursed places in all of horror. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. But this isn't just a creepy teaser. Hidden in its imagery are clever Stephen King Easter eggs, new lore expansions, and terrifying teases of Pennywise's ancient evil. Let's go step by step and break down everything the trailer reveals.
This business with the missing kids. Do I need to be concerned?
Setting the stage, Derry in 1962. The trailer makes it clear that the show will be set primarily in 1962. This period setting is important because it predates the events of It Chapter 1 by several decades. The ominous question echoing through the trailer, do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground, in the sewers, captures the sense of dread that is just beginning to spread across Derry. This isn't yet the town terrorized by the Losers Club, but the seeds of fear are already growing. 1962 represents the early years of Pennywise's cycle of feeding, long before the modern characters we know arrive. It's a perfect time frame to explore the roots of Derry's dark history.
Do you think somebody could kidnap a kid and keep him underground? In the sewers?
Pennywise returns. Bill Skarsgård is back. Perhaps the biggest reveal is confirmation that Bill Skarsgård is officially reprising his role as Pennywise. Fans had speculated for months whether the actor would return, and the trailer puts those rumors to rest. His haunting voice, eerie presence, and iconic red balloon dominate the teaser. In one chilling shot, Pennywise hides behind the balloon, his sinister grin just barely visible. In another, a little girl screams with her face smeared in blood, reminding us that Pennywise preys on innocence, feeding on fear and misery. The trailer establishes early on that this is Pennywise's story, but it's also Derry's. We're not just watching a monster, we're learning why a town has lived in his shadow for centuries.
You poor thing. Get in before you get your death of cold.
The Muschiettis and Jason Fuchs expand the universe. The creative team behind the blockbuster It films is back. Andy Muschietti, who directed both chapters of the feature films, returns to direct multiple episodes of the series. Alongside him are Barbara Muschietti and writer Jason Fuchs, who together developed this expansion of Stephen King's universe. The trailer feels stylistically aligned with the films, dark, cinematic, and drenched in atmosphere, but there's a deeper focus here on lore. The Muschiettis aren't just rehashing old scares, they're digging into the mythos of Pennywise and Derry in ways the films only hinted at.
Disappearances. 7 confirmed deaths.
Easter egg number 1. Shawshank Prison. One of the biggest Stephen King Easter eggs appears in the form of a prison truck hauling away arrested men. The words on the side? Shawshank Prison. Yes, the very same Shawshank from the Shawshank Redemption. This reference ties Derry into the larger Stephen King multiverse. Shawshank has appeared in multiple Stephen King stories, often serving as a reminder that all of King's worlds are loosely connected. Including it here strengthens the idea that Welcome to Derry is part of a larger cinematic universe that could weave together The Shining, Carrie, and beyond.
Maddie was last seen the night of January 4th at the theater.
Easter egg number 2, the Capitol Theater and Carrie. Another Easter egg surfaces in the form of a newspaper clipping about a missing boy at the Capitol Theater. While this may seem like a minor detail, the Capitol Theater is famous for being the last real-life theater in Burlington, Iowa to show Carrie before it closed in 1977. It's a clever nod to King's very first published novel. By inserting this detail into the trailer, the show subtly reminds fans of King's larger literary legacy, while also grounding the world of Derry in both fictional and real-world history. Dick Halloran and The Shining connection. One of the most surprising elements of the trailer is the reveal that Dick Halloran, the head chef from The Shining, will be part of this series. For those unfamiliar, Halloran played a crucial role in The Shining, serving as a mentor to young Danny Torrance with their shared psychic gift known as The Shine. In King's It novel, Halloran was also linked to Derry through his ownership of the Black Spot, a bar for black soldiers that was later burned down by a white supremacist hate group. He used his powers to rescue survivors of the fire, including Will Hanlon, the father of Mike Hanlon, one of the Losers Club members. In Welcome to Derry, we're introduced to Leroy and Charlotte Hanlon, Will's parents, who moved to Derry from the military base where Leroy was stationed. This backstory not only connects it to The Shining, but also gives us an intergenerational look at how Derry's curse shapes entire families. The origins of Pennywise, Bob Gray. Perhaps the most spine-chilling moment of the trailer is the glimpse of a black and white photograph of a man in a suit. Fans of the book will instantly recognize this as Bob Gray, one of Pennywise's many aliases. In King's novel, Bob Gray is essentially a human disguise Pennywise uses to blend in with the town. The appearance of this alias in the trailer hints that the series will dive deeper into the clown's history, not just as a creature from another dimension, but as a force that is masqueraded in human form to manipulate and terrify generations. This is also our first real indication that the show may bring more of the novel's complex mythology to the screen.
They only believe what they can see with their own eyes.
A meteor crashes, the arrival of It. One of the most shocking reveals comes in a blink-and-you'll-miss-it moment, Pennywise arriving on Earth in the form of a meteor. This directly references King's novel, where it's suggested that the creature landed in prehistoric times after a cosmic crash. If Welcome to Derry is brave enough to show this, it could mean that we'll finally see more of Pennywise's true nature as a cosmic entity, not just a creepy clown. Fans have long debated whether the movies would ever attempt to portray its true form, the deadlights and giant spider-like creature described in the book. While the trailer doesn't give us a full look, the meteor crash suggests that the show will lean deeper into the cosmic horror aspects of King's mythos. The cast, a strong ensemble. Alongside Skarsgård, the series features a talented cast. Jovan Adepo plays Leroy Hanlon, Taylor Page plays Charlotte Hanlon, Chris Chalk joins in a key role, and veteran actors like Madeline Stowe and James Remar add depth to the ensemble. The presence of Rudy Mancuso and Stephen Ryder shows that HBO is pulling from diverse backgrounds to bring Derry to life. This isn't just a Pennywise show, it's a story about the families and communities who have lived under his shadow for centuries.
Tell me he'd been seeing weird stuff for a while before he disappeared. What in the hell is it?
Blood, balloons, and fear. Visually, the trailer is packed with disturbing imagery. We see red balloons floating through the streets, children looking terrified, and a girl screaming in blood. These images reinforce the idea that Pennywise feeds not just on individual children, but on the collective trauma of the town. One line from the trailer captures this perfectly. Something bad is coming. This isn't just about a killer clown. It's about a cycle of horror that has plagued the Derry for generations, and the sense that the town itself is complicit in keeping its dark secrets buried.
We have to tell someone. No one's gonna believe us.
Most people.
Expanding Stephen King's universe. One of the boldest aspects of Welcome to Derry is how openly it acknowledges the larger Stephen King multiverse. Between Shawshank, Carrie, The Shining, and Pennywise's cosmic backstory, the show is setting itself up as more than just an It prequel. It's becoming a connective tissue between King's greatest works. This raises huge possibilities. Could we see future series exploring other King towns like Castle Rock, Jerusalem's Lot, or even crossovers with Dr. Sleep? The trailer doesn't confirm, but it plants enough seeds to make fans dream.
People in this town, it's like the devil's in them.
Release schedule and season structure. The series will officially premiere on October 26th at 9 p.m. ET/PT on HBO and Max, with new episodes released weekly until the finale on December 14th. That means fans will have nearly 2 months of terror, watching the story unfold piece by piece. The season is confirmed to be 8 episodes long, giving the story room to breathe. Unlike the films, which had to condense thousands of pages of King's novel, Welcome to Derry can take its time to build atmosphere, dive into side stories, and flesh out the history of the town.
Hell is it? The Sonorita. You know, an evil spirit?
Our nerdy thoughts. The trailer for It, Welcome to Derry doesn't just tease another horror story. It positions itself as a major expansion of Stephen King's universe, one that embraces the cosmic horror, the interconnected lore, and the generational trauma at the heart of his stories. Seeing Skarsgård back as Pennywise is thrilling, but what makes the trailer truly exciting are the deeper cuts. The Shawshank truck, the Black Spot connection, the Bob Gray alias, and the meteor crashing to Earth. These aren't throwaway details. They're promises that the series will explore corners of King's mythology that the films couldn't. If the trailer is any indication, Welcome to Derry could be the scariest and most ambitious King adaptation yet. The town's dark secrets are finally being dragged into the light, and one thing is certain, something bad is definitely coming.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.